everyone, in this video I have a major good news that you will find really helpful. So it is packed with information that will help you if you have been planning to move to Europe or you move outside of your country in 2023 and beyond. And this is for you regardless of your age, your educational background, your experience. This video is for you. So one of the best countries right now in Europe is in need of foreign workers, and they are allowing people to come from any part of the world to come and work in their country. And the interesting thing is that their government is heavily involved in this, and they're even rewarding people, paying people in form of, helping you with your relocation and all of that, to not only move to their country but to also settle there. So I'm going to be sharing all the details in this video, and like I said, this is for everyone regardless of your age, your educational background, your experience. And for sure they have their own shortage occupation list, and you'll be amazed at how vast, like how accommodating their shortage occupation list is. They have for chef, it's not just the popular ones like the healthcare, the IT, the engineering. Of course they have all of that, but they also included other people in marketing, sales and all of that. And they're encouraging people by making sure that they explain everything, how you can get a job, how you can come to their country, particularly focused on attracting people with skills to their country to settle there. So this is the video that you want to watch till the very end, and if I were you, I would give it a thumbs up, not only to support the channel but to also help the YouTube algorithm to push it to people that actually need a good information on how to move to another country, with a very low cost. Okay. So in this video I'm going to show you, break it down so that you understand everything. I'm going to show you how you can move to this country without a job offer, how you can move to this country without a work permit, the relocation cost, what the government is actually offering. I'm going to show you the shortage occupation list and how you can increase your chances. And of course I'll show you people that have actually done this and they are sharing their testimony, people that have succeeded, got a job, living in this country. If you are seeing my post for the first time, my name is Lynda. I'm a registered nurse and I currently live in the United States. Here I share information on how you can work, study and thrive abroad. Usually I talk about nursing a lot, but people keep telling me, or people ask me about other jobs, and so occasionally when I found this job I also share in this channel. So any useful information about moving abroad, settling abroad, I do share as well. If you're a nurse or you know a nurse friend that wants to move abroad, this channel is for you. If you are also planning to move abroad, because I have friends, family that also want to move abroad and I find very good information, then I share here as well. So make sure you join the family by subscribing, give it a thumbs up, let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm very open to feedback. Any aspect of this video that you disagree with or you want to add more information to, you're welcome to share in the comment section, but please be as polite as you can be, because you also want to encourage people to say their mind and in a very respectful way. Okay, so let's get in. So the benefits of this is actually enormous, and if you can move with your family, it is a pathway to permanent residency. You can even work without work permit, and I'll show you how. You can also go through the Schengen visa and get a job. I mean, this is really interesting. This is one of the countries that made it legal for you to go through the Schengen visa, get a job, get your EU blue card and settle in that country. So the country we are talking about is Lithuania. So this particular country is actually low-key in Europe, because a lot of people are focused on going to the UK, going to Canada, going to Australia, going to the United States. But then so many people struggle to go to these countries and maybe they even give up at some point. But there are other countries that actually enjoy working with foreigners and are even encouraging it. So the government of Lithuania, they actually came up with a good way of encouraging foreigners to work in their country, and they have a lot of jobs and they are encouraging people and are also providing incentive. And this incentive is going to last between, they started it late 2022 and it's going to end in 2025. So I've been following this website and I noticed that the jobs there go up and it also goes down. Today as I'm making this video, you have like 113 jobs, but sometimes you see up to 200 and all of that. But the interesting thing about this is that they made it step by step, that even they share their success stories, like they are campaigning for people to come to their country to help them to grow. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about people that have already done this, because me too, this actually gives me like a go ahead in so many things that I do, especially when it involves like very big step like this. Moving abroad is actually a big step, and you want to be as careful as you can, right? So let's start with the success stories. So these are the people that already have done this, and they share their success stories. They allow them to share their stories. I believe that these are the people that they were able to reach, that have done this successfully, and they were able to reach and ask them to share their stories. I believe there are many more, but these people are people that don't mind visibility, right? So you can see this Ricardo as a consultant. I also want to see someone from Africa. This one is Teles. This one is sales, and you see that they are in different professions as well. So another one is director of content. I mean that the variety. Okay, we have the IT engineer, and then we have the payroll analyst. So the accountants there. You see, you have the senior iOS developer. So let's go and see if we can find. I did see an African here, which is good. Look at this one. Someone that is from Nigeria, Amarachi Nzekwe. This one is an engineer. So she started her career in Ibadan, Nigeria, and decided to spend years of working ICT in Koanas, 3 years and 3 years and a global pandemic later. She has moved to cities, changed jobs, documented her journey on YouTube, and all of that. So this is really, really amazing. So it's not just because sometimes when you see like it's from different people from Spain and all of that, you think it's not for Africans, but her story, I mean, like I said, these are the ones, people that don't mind sharing their stories, right? How about so many other people that have gotten this are even low-key? I know sometimes Africans too, when they travel, they want to be like as low-key as possible. So these are the people that have shared their stories. So this is not a fluff, okay? And if you have been seeing this opportunity and you're like skeptical, you don't know what Lithuania is all about and all of that, then this will just give you that like a pat in the back that you can go ahead, look for a job if you find a job in your area. And I'll also share with you how you can also take advantage of this as well, okay? So this is for the success story. So let's go to the aspect of the website that where the government actually talked about the relocation in proper. And if you go to the menu section and go to smooth relocation, so if you go to the smooth relocation, you'll find a step-by-step relocation guide, and there you find like before you move, the necessary documents that you need, getting help with relocation, you're relocating with your family, relocating with pets, how when you get to Lithuania, what you need to do, how finding accommodation, which is really important. Like accommodation is really, really a big deal when it comes to moving abroad, like because if you don't have good accommodation, I know how it's like, I know what it's like. Okay, so then after you move, in fact, they just made it so simple, and they also make like comments about that. They know that this is a big move and this is their way of, they said understanding and navigating the ins and outs of relocation process can be a little bit intimidating, but here are the services that might make it easier. So I mean, all the information that you need when you're relocating with your family, when you're bringing your pets if you want to, and all of that. So finding accommodation, so so many things that you need to do, getting your insurance, healthcare, and all of that. So even opening a bank account. So the next one is to show you, okay, how is the government helping? Is the government actually paying me money, giving me money? Yes. So this is how it works. And if you go down there, you see where it says financial relocation incentive. So the Lithuania provides a financial incentive of 3,444 euro to highly skilled specialists to help with relocation costs. But they explain how you can get this. So how you can get is your employer will actually have to apply for this, okay, and then you must have relocated, started working, and then you can get this. But this is really, really cool, right? It's really, really cool that they are involved, they are encouraging people and all. So when you have already started working, there's after 6 months, they'll give you this incentive. That is huge. They're like saying, thank you for coming to my country. We appreciate your service and your dedication. You are here with us. So I believe that this is really, really cool. I like it when the government is like in support of foreign workers. I really, really like that. Okay, because it makes a whole lot of difference. So they say that they can give this to even Lithuanian expats, and they also give it to foreign nationals. So this is really cool. 3,444 euro to work in Lithuania. Guys, if you have been struggling to get a job elsewhere and this is not making you excited, then I don't know what will. Okay, so next is, I mentioned that you can actually work here without a work permit, and that you can also work here with Schengen visa, right? So how do you do that? You can actually get Schengen visa and go to Lithuania, and while you're in that country you can look for a job, and when you find a job, then you can apply for your EU blue card, and then you start working. And when you start working after 5 years, then you can get your permanent residency in this country. And remember, you can move with your family. Okay, so this is actually really, really cool. I believe that if you move to Lithuania with Schengen visa, then you don't really mind this website, right? Because you're already in that country, and then you can look for jobs. And because their shortage occupation list, which I'm going to show you shortly, encompasses a lot of professions, even tailors, chef, like that don't require skill. There are so many unskilled jobs, right? Then you can actually, when you can actually start up something, like you can start working very, very quickly, because the kind of job you can get is not limited to certain professions, okay, which is really, really cool. And the next one is that without work permits, you can actually work without a work permit in Lithuania, like I've already mentioned in some way, if your job is in the shortage occupation list. Okay, so once your job is in shortage occupation list, then you don't need a work visa, which is really cool. Again, the shortage occupation list encompasses a lot of professions that I believe that if you're watching this video, it's most likely that your profession is in that shortage occupation list. I'm not sure why their shortage occupation list is that like long and encompassing, but yeah, that is what you see. Now let's look at their shortage occupation list. So for their shortage occupation list, I noticed that they actually have two. They have like the one for the highly skilled, and then they have the other one that contains everything. And when you want to look at the shortage occupation list for Lithuania, make sure you click on the English one, because if you just go, you're going to be confused. You'll be like, what language is this? Lithuanian language. Beautiful language, by the way. And then they have the English one. So when you click on the English one, it shows you like so many. And what they titled, look at what they said. They said list of professions with a lack. They said lack. They did not even say shortage. They said a lack of employees in the Republic of Lithuania by type of economic activity for the year 2023. So they have bricklayer, they have tiler, they have plumber, they have welder, they have gas welder, they have mechanizer, they have carpenter. So some of the jobs they have today, they have 113 jobs as of today. So guys, people are really, really taking advantage of this. So don't be one of those people that are still doubting, and then you say, oh, all these move abroad and all of that doesn't work. Then I don't want you to miss out, okay? So they have a lot of jobs. Junior packaging specialist. Don't be discouraged when you see, like, maybe you don't see your particular job, but this information is to help you to follow them. And then if you have opportunity of getting the Schengen visa and going to Lithuania, then you know, because sometimes you travel abroad but you don't even know what you can do with that visa and whether it's actually a good route, because many countries with visiting visa is like almost impossible to use it to look for a job, to settle, But then this country is making it possible for people to do that, like use their visiting visa, look for job, convert and all of that. So which is really cool. So they have some of these jobs. So after watching this video, I'll say go through it, and please, when you find a job that's not for you but you know someone, I mean, what we do on YouTube is like maybe the official one, but this thing I'm doing, I've always done it. Like if I'm browsing the internet and I find an opportunity that will help a friend, I'll just share. I mean, whether they use it or not is none of my business, but if I know that they have that skill and it's going to help them, I just share to them, like share to them. And sometimes people take advantage of it and change their life. Okay, so you don't have to have a YouTube channel to share good information with people. Even if you don't share this video and you are browsing, you're looking for a job abroad, and you know a friend, a family member, you know, someone that needs this, that has that skill around you, just share. Okay, and that's how you also, you know, attract that positivity around you, and people want to share something that will help you. Okay, so guys, that's my own little encouragement. So if you have a trade certificate in your country these days, you are a hot cake. You just need that information to, you know, you just need the information. Okay, and this is one of the best information for the EU. Okay, this is one of the best countries that are making it this open. Oh, we need these people with different skills. Okay, so if you know how to knit, if you're a tailor, if you know how to make hair, if you know, like you're a carpenter and you're very good, one thing that holds people back is that they don't have a trade certificate. So wherever you are in the world and you have any of the skills and you're interested in moving with your family or moving by yourself to the EU, to this country, and you don't have a trade certificate, just simply, maybe they call it something different in your country, but this shows that you have that skill, that you're a tailor and you're good, you know, something like that. So find out where you can get a trade certificate, and that's one of the good steps. And then you are in a better position to say, okay, this is my certificate, I can actually do this. Okay, and if you're an expert as well, oh my God, if you have a certificate or degree, a good step is to evaluate your degree with any company. So many countries, some companies will not ask you for this, but this is something that you can do for yourself, so that even if 2023 is passing you by, 2024 will be a good time for you. So if you're close to me, I'm not doing any consultation, but if you're close to me at all, you want to move abroad, this is one of the top things I'll always tell you. There are things you can do that give you base, and then when you're applying for a job, you are doing it with confidence. And that is if you're going for unskilled jobs like for chef, carpenter, tiler, welder, all those jobs, you need a trade certificate. Maybe you can get lucky, you go to any country, Canada, wherever, without it, but that will give you like a headway, right? When you're applying, you can say this is my certificate, and that makes it a lot easier for you. If you studied in your country and you don't have a license, for instance, the profession, like we have the expert that they're looking for here, you have the chemists, you have like biologists and all of that. Some countries, they don't need a license to practice, but then your certificate, if you want to make it like more recognized worldwide, you may want to like just get a statement that shows that this is also the same with so many of these countries, and that will give you a headway, right? You don't need to do that, but if you do it, that will help you a lot. Okay guys, this is an amazing opportunity, and if you take advantage of it, that will be good. If you don't, then you need to share this information with somebody that might need it in your group forum, people that want to travel abroad but they don't know what to do. I believe that this is an example, and so many countries are also following the same pattern, coming up with a streamlined way. There are some, like when I was planning to move abroad, I know how hard it was for me to find information like in a step-by-step manner. I know what to do, but like you get confused. But so many countries are now coming up to like tell you, okay, this is what you need to do, this is what we are expecting from you, which is really, really commendable. I wish so many countries would do that, so we don't have to like rely on that to get our information. We get the information just like this one. And guys, I really wish you the very best. So if you watched to this point and you are not yet part of this family, please subscribe to my channel. I will really appreciate it if you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. If you are watching for the first time, I would like you to also leave a comment. Let me know you're watching for the first time and whether you got any value from this video. I wish you all the very